Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, 9 minutes away from Ticket Blitz Thursday. Bring me the horizon. We're going to get you there to that fantastic show, big show for 2026 at the Allstate Arena. That's coming up. 8, we'll have that for you. Now, our 2026 predictions. We wanted to kind of let the week settle in and get there, have our brains get full on, ready to go, and have some thought, sit in meditation. And each of us have 3 predictions for 2026 going forward in the pop culture world and just in general. I'm not sure. None of us know what each other's are right now.
That's what's fun about it.
That's what's fun. We're going in blind. So, Kenzie, you're up first. So, things you think will happen by the end of 2026.
Okay. Obviously, I have 3. And kind of 4, but
I knew it. I thought she was going to say I have 17.
I wrote down 5. I thought we were doing 5.
Oh no,
we did 3 last year.
Oh, okay, all right. I don't remember what we did.
Well, you
we
what?
did 3 last year, so I thought 3. But I had 4 as a little biscuit.
If you want to do 4 in case, if you want to do 5, let's just let it loose in 2026. I have 3, but that's okay. We can just go.
Because we did 3 last year. We obviously didn't talk about this before.
Can you tell we don't know what each other's are? Let's go.
Okay. So my first one is that Diddy from prison is going to make an apology song, and it's going to be reminiscent to Akon's Sorry song, which I did ask you to pull up a minute ago. Brian, if we could just get in the Akon zone for a second. Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes.
Sorry for the times I would neglect. I'm sorry for the times I disrespect. I'm sorry for the wrong things that I've done. I'm sorry I'm not always there for my sons. I'm sorry for the fact that...
Any more? Kenzie's dancing. I don't know what to do.
Just play it through.
Okay. So everybody listening, you got 4 minutes and 17 seconds left of Akon.
So good.
It's a really good song. And also I want to note that Kenzie had something about Diddy last year. I think every year there's
And
a
I nailed it last year because I said that The Reckoning was going to drop, and it did, baby.
Yeah, it did.
I thought it would be called Surviving Diddy, but The Reckoning is good enough. So I think he's going to drop that from prison. I can't wait to see his lyrics. If we remember, Akon dropped that after being with an underage girl, even though he was married with children.
I don't remember that.
So kind of a huge moment in history.
Admittedly, I've never heard the song before.
What?
I like that song. I've heard it for a long time.
I don't know that. Kenzie said step into the Akon zone. I had never been there before.
Yeah, welcome. Welcome to my world, baby. So he dropped that gem after being with an underage woman. I think Diddy's going to be like, sorry I drugged you at that nightclub.
I'll keep going. Preach, lady. Keep going. Keep going.
Sorry for I killed Tupac. Sorry that So I think some form of apology beat's going to drop from behind bars. That's my prediction number 1.
Okay, so I don't remember when that song dropped, the backstory on it, if you will. Mm-hmm. Did that cancel Akon? Or no one cared?
He was in huge trouble for that. Now, I don't often throw defense out in this situation.
Oh, boy.
Because he's a cheater. I will say...
With an underage girl.
And underage woman.
I know. So here's the only thing I'm going to say is she had a fake ID at a club that was 21 plus. So he was in an environment where he thought he was definitely surrounded by adults. And that's the only thing I'm going to say. He should still be checking. He shouldn't be with anybody because he's married. But that's the you know how R. Kelly went to junior highs to meet people?
Yeah.
I felt like this was a little different because I was like, everyone here's got to be older than 21. Like for sure, this. They ID you at the door. And I could understand why that'd be a tad misleading. And he could be lying. That was the story we heard. But that's just I remember being like, I could kind of understand why he thought she was probably an adult.
There's a lot of things I can say here, but I'm going to say your logic's flawless on that one. It's very good.
He's still in the wrong, and the song should have dropped. Yeah. And it did, luckily.
Has Akon done a tour lately?
Akon owns his own city in Africa with his own currency. I don't know if you know
real.
that.
There's literally an
it's
Akon city.
unbelievable.
Yes.
Yes, and he has his own currency. He's doing just fine.
I know we got a lot to do here, but I just got to see. I got to go to. Is it a complicated legacy on his Wikipedia page, or is it just?
Yeah,
probably.
There's a few things on Akon's Wikipedia that aren't awesome. The term blood diamonds is used multiple times.
Not good. I don't know if that's what he built the city on. I'm unaware. I just know he built that city and he's got his own currency.
Also,
he built that city
on rock and roll. I just went down, after personal life, it's got legal issues.
Never good.
Well, I mean, the underage growth rate probably didn't help. I'd imagine that's in there.
Yeah, there's a few things. Outstanding warrants, whatever.
Akon has recently performed concerts in Moscow, Russia, Papua New Guinea, Mumbai, Kuwait, and Las Vegas.
I was just,
And Las Vegas.
I was about to say he's not welcome. Well, Vegas isn't really America, so it's kind of like he's not welcome anywhere in America.
You think Las Vegas isn't in America?
Because it's its own entity. Vegas is.
I disagree. Las Vegas is in America.
Well, yeah, but it's in the middle. When you fly in, it's in the middle of the.
Brian's like, hookers are legal there, though. That's what he's trying to get to.
That's right. There's no laws there. That's right. America's
trying to
laws
say it.
they don't matter there. All right, so
Yeah.
there's your first prediction that Diddy will make some kind of song. And I guess you're predicting then that he gets forgiven too, or no?
It's going to be tough, but he's done a really good job slandering people that he never really got arrested for racketeering. So, I don't know. I watched The Reckoning, and I have to say, boy, did he win over a lot of people in the jury. Kind of liked him, which was it. He's got this weird charismatic. I feel like he's going to be like almost this weird uncancelable. I think people are going to be excited to collaborate with him because they like just for attention because they know everyone's going to listen because it's the first song Diddy put out.
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh. It's going to be sketchy.
It's sad that I think a lot of people will change their opinion on Diddy if the song is really good. If it's
gonna
really
be
catchy,
hard.
they're going to be like, well, he did say sorry.
I think we need to learn. I think we need to learn that you could like a song and hate somebody. I'm like, this could be catchy. He should be in hell. Like those can.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't give you angel wings. Like,
Well, I think we just proved that by looking at the streams. I Believe I Can Fly. Are they still high, the streams for that?
Who sings that?
Who sings I Believe I Can Fly?
Yeah.
That is, of course. Why am I trying to blank on that?
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. R.
Oh.
Kelly. Yeah.
Oh, people never stop listening to R. Kelly. It makes me really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
people
They just-
don't stop
yeah.
listening to R. Kelly. It is weird that some of his songs are just intertwined. I feel bad for people who are like, those are first dance song at her wedding, because now they can't even request it when they go out.
How many weddings started with that song? First Dance. Oh my God.
So sad.
Okay, what's your next prediction, Kenzie?
My next prediction is, so let me do a breakdown here. My next prediction is someone is going to get canceled for using AI. Now, I say this, I know that sounds weird, and you know how, like, 10 years ago, if we pulled a clip of Brian talking on the radio 10 years ago, he'd probably get canceled because you can't say half of that today. Like, you know how, like, a few years later, you're like, whoop, I can't say that. Oop, I can't say that. I remember we said that when we were 20, and now we can't say that. And times change. Somebody always has to be the turning point of finding out. Like, someone's got to walk in and go, I guess we're not allowed to say that anymore. I just got fired. I guess we're not sleeping with secretaries anymore. I just got fired. Someone's always got to be the one to find out. And more, when I see people post AI imagery, like holding a damn candy cane, if I saw that image one more time over break of people with their fake Christmas photo shoots,
Yeah.
I hated that image. It was so bad. And what bothered me is you can't accept compliments on an AI image. Everyone's like, you look great. You're like, oh my God, thank you so much. You can't do that because it's not you and it's making you look the best. That's like a next level delusional. You can't accept compliments on AI imagery. So it's still acceptable.
Right.
But more and more, I'm starting to see people in the comments go, we're not going to have drinking water so you could hold a candy cane. Like, how about you hold one in real life? And it's getting there. And I just know that one person's going to put something out. It's going to be the tipping point that they're evil and it's now a cancelable offense. So I think the first cancelable AI moment is going to happen. We're going to have our tipping point this year.
I like
All right.
that. I like
It's
that.
good to know that Kenzie thinks of me as like a 1993 Rookie of the Year who says, man, I'm glad there wasn't social media when I was playing.
10 years ago was 2016. What were you doing?
I said, what year did I say?
Well, you said 1993, but Kenzie said 10 years ago you were saying stuff that you shouldn't. It's like, what's going on in
Well,
2016?
sometimes Brian says stuff not on air, and I'm like, don't do that. So I bet 10 years ago.
Or 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. So in fairness,
It was a tough commercial break.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was.
It didn't age well.
Someday the off-air podcast will air.
And
It
then
won't.
we'll all be out of a job.
All right, so about 1 minute till Ticket Blitz Thursday. Kenzie, you got a third one you want to share?
Yeah. Well, I'll be able to do the last one really fast. The last two really fast. So I have a prediction that a truck full of Labubus will spill and madness will ensue, much like Beanie Babies did. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And I do think it may be the first year that an injury or a potential murder does happen over a Labubu. And after that, you will see the crash of Labubu, because that's when everyone goes, you're doing this over like an ugly stuffy, and that's when like they start to lose value. So I do think there will be some type of spill, some type of really offensive thing will happen, and then the crash of their value will occur because of that.
I thought Labubu was kind of over, but I guess it isn't still. It's still pretty hot.
It's not over. It's for sure not over. And there's some pretty expensive ones out there that are rare. So I could see people fighting if it happened, kind of like the Beanie Baby thing, and then the crash I do think will occur.
Okay. And then what's your bonus one?
My bonus one is Brian won't follow his 2 rules a day.
Oh, come on. That's not fair. In case you missed it, my new life plan is to pick 2 things a day that you have to get done in the next 18 hours, and that I'm doing that every day. I'm doing it every day of the year to get ready. Okay. I'll tell you what, Case, I know you want to do your predictions, but let's get to it. We have Ticket Puts Thursday starting right now.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Nate checked in from Broadview. He said, can you give the word one more time? Yes, Nate, in Broadview, I can. It's FEEL, F-E-E-L, to 312-591-8300 for a chance to win Bring Me the Horizon tickets at the Allstate Arena. That is Ticket Puts Thursday, and we'll continue all hour. You have till 9 o'clock. We'll give you a new keyword then. Now, back to our predictions for 2026. Kenzie had a couple doozies in there in the last break. If you missed them, go to the podcast. The Brian and Kenzie podcast will have them all on there. But now it's Case's turn for predictions of 2026. Case, the floor is yours.
I'm nervous because none of my predictions came true last year, and these are not necessarily predictions that I want to happen, but it's things that I think are going to happen, and I think as I get deeper into this list, that's a very important distinction to make.
Okay.
I'll give 4, a quick one up top, and this I do want to happen. I do think the Talking Heads will reunite at Riot Fest this year.
Oh.
Last year, one of your predictions was that Creed was going to headline Riot Fest. I said there's no way that happens, but I think the Talking Heads at Riot Fest this year is a real possibility.
Do you have any inside info?
No, I've been trying to get some for Lala and Riot Fest. Nobody will tell me anything. It's driving me
It's
nuts.
funny because you're bigger than ever, and yet no one will tell you anything.
What do you mean by that?
Popularity.
Yeah, wait, what do you mean?
I meant popularity-wise. I didn't mean
Oh.
size-wise. You're smaller than ever size-wise.
Yeah, no, I guess I have more stroke than I did last year, but I can't get any intel on these festival lineups.
Got no juice.
I got no juice.
What
And
the
for
hell?
me, the action is the juice. The festival lineup is the juice.
Great heat line there.
Thank you. A joke for Brian and nobody else.
I didn't laugh.
Kenzie's like, huh?
Prediction number 2.
Okay.
And again, these are things I think are going to happen, not necessarily things I want to happen. I think by the end of the year, Sydney Sweeney will win Time Magazine Person of the Year.
Oh my God.
I think 2026, we are going to see a rehab project and a rehab public image in a way that we've never seen before. America loves themselves a blonde woman no matter how many mistakes she makes, and I think we are going to be forced to deal with a lot of Sydney Sweeney this year.
Do you think her mistakes are that bad, I guess is a way to say it?
You know what? There's just nothing there for me to like anyways. So
Really?
it's like, there's just like no personality. I can't even get who she is. She's kind of just like a blob that's like, oh, well, they paid me, so I did that. And like that's like the biggest level of personality there is.
Yeah, she's a blobby. She's blobby. I loved her in White Lotus. She's great in White Lotus.
I loved her in Euphoria, which is coming back.
I loved her. And you know what? When she like first kind of like came on the scene or whatever, and she comes out and she's in Euphoria.
And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Go ahead.
Yes, Once Upon a Time, Euphoria, and now you hit White Lotus. I'm like, God, this woman is choosing such interesting projects. Like, I was so excited to watch her career unfold. I felt like it was calculated. I felt like she was taking time on curating characters and being, again, part of, whether you like it or not, still artsy things. Like, you could think Euphoria is trash or White Lotus or whatever, but unique projects as an actress. And I was so into it. And then she just started doing literally everything without any conscious, and I'm like, okay, like she doesn't care. It's just like, blah, if you sign me up, I'm going to do it. And then she had a lot of sympathy in Euphoria because she really came out and talked about how no matter what she does, she's sexualized. and it bothers her. And then she continued to do things like sell her own bathwater. Like, and I'm like, well, you've just objectified yourself. So women like really stood behind her, and then she just didn't care. Like, that's what I mean. Like, she just did everything, and it made her very uninteresting. So if she rebrands, we'll see what it is. But I don't even know what her personality is. I can't even pinpoint it.
Nestor checked in from Rogers Park with a classic. He said, I got 2 big reasons why I like her, huh?
Thank you. That was charming.
All right, what else you got, Case?
I think the swoop bang is going to make a big return in 2026. I think Fall Out Boy, My Chemical Romance, the bangs of the early or the mid 2000s, the emo bang. I think it's coming back. It's been 20 years. Let's see some swoop again.
So you mean like just on men? Is that what you
and
mean?
women. I think we're all about to go swoop. There it is.
Are you gonna get one?
I'm considering it. I gotta, I don't want to be a
Like
trendsetter.
the front, like full.
I think hair is going to be back in the face. People are going to stop pushing up their hair. I think we're going to be trying to cover our eyes with our hair with a big old swoop bang.
One night at Twisted, Kenzie didn't have the swoop bang. But
No, she did not.
But she had bangs. You had
2 nights I had bangs.
Yeah, that looked really good.
Thank you.
The swoop bang. Did you ever have that, Kenzie?
I've done so much with my hair. I've had every hairstyle that you can imagine.
Got
Yes.
it.
I would like to hit a point where we all have swoop bangs. We're all wearing neon Osiris branded sneakers, and we're all wearing shoelaces as belts once again. I think America was in a better spot when that was acceptable.
Well, you're talking 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
You're on 20 years now at this point, and the 90s stuff is starting to come into the nostalgia of 90s, and I know that's later than that.
I think it's been there. I think we're ready to move on to the 2000s nostalgia.
And that is creeping back in. There's things that I've seen where girls are like, have you ever tried these? And I'm like, oh my God, we wore those in junior high. Like, I'm just starting to see that come back.
I don't want to move on from the 90s until hip hugger jeans come back.
My mom showed me a statement necklace yesterday, and I'm like, I
Kenzie just
can't do
ignored
it.
that comment.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
I said I don't want the 90s nostalgia to move on until hip hugger jeans come back. Full on.
I don't get that. They all are on your hips.
No. Like the hip hugger where they show off the tramp stamp, they go basically down.
No, you want low-rise jeans.
Well, those are they call it hip huggers. They call them
Okay.
that, yeah. And where the
Well, then
tramps.
all the jeans are on my hips. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
you want really low-rise jeans. I can't have that.
Why not?
Because they never went over my ass. I would put them on, and then just the top half of my ass, the whole thing, like, it was unbelievable. They just stopped mid-ass.
Well, duh. That's why I want them to come back.
But, like, because I'm not skinny enough. You know how, like, some girls are just, like, really lean? Like, so it's like, oh, that's cute. Like, it's like, whatever, your whole ass is just the pocket. Like, that's fine. But, like, they just stop. Like, it's just my entire ass.
I know. That's why they need to come
I can't
back.
walk around like that.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
She's a mother, Brian.
Half-ass. I can't do that.
She's a mama, is what she is. That's a mama.
I'm a mommy.
Better education.
Like a mommy.
All right, Case has one more, but let's go to break and come back and do it. Can we do that?
Sure.
Because we're up
Why?
against
Just
it.
let him do it.
No,
Really fast. Really fast.
listen. We're up against it. We'll come back, and Case has his final one. He says is a big one. He's got some audio related to it.
Oh, you have audio.
And that's coming up in 6 minutes. His final prediction for 2026. Brian and Kenzie, Q101. Then I'll have mine.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
All right, this hour's key word for Ticket Blitz Thursday is feel. F-E-E-L. You text that to 312-591-8300, and you have a chance at tickets for Bring Me the Horizon at the Allstate Arena, Friday, May 15th. That's a huge show, and it's from our great friends at Live Nation and from Brian and Kenzie on Q101. You have about 40 minutes left with that keyword, so if you already did it, don't do it again. Just wait for the new keyword at 9. If you haven't done it, do it now. You still have time. No rush. You can wait till you pull over the car. We're doing our 2026 prediction. So Kenzie has already gone with her 4. Mm-hmm. And what were those again, Kenzie? So just to recap a little bit here.
Real fast. Diddy's going to make an apology song from prison. It's going to be similar to Akon's Sorry song.
I don't have that ready to go again. I'm sorry.
Come on.
I know, failure.
All right.
Is the name of the song Sorry Song?
It's called Sorry, Blame It On Me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, just want to clarify.
Taking
Yes.
full blame, as you see in the song. Just, not just sorry.
That's accountability.
It is accountability. We appreciate that, especially when you do something that bad. And then I think that someone's going to get canceled for using AI. I think we're at that tipping point where we think it's inappropriate to do like AI photos of yourself for fun because we don't have drinking water. And then I also think a truck full of Labubus will spill. I think we're gonna have like this mirror thing of what happened with Beanie Babies. Madness is gonna ensue potential murder because someone's just gonna have like this lust for money, and that's when all their value is going to drop. And my fourth one is Brian won't follow his 2 rules a day.
That's very, very hurtful. It's very hurtful.
Is it?
But, I understand my track record, but I'm trying to make some big changes this year. And so far, I followed it.
Well, so far you're making small changes by doing 2 things a day because you used to be overwhelmed by the possibility of choice.
Oh, so many things to do. 17
So I
things to
just
do.
do nothing.
Yeah, so you did nothing instead.
When there's too much to do, I did nothing, which is very fair. So Case had his predictions after Kenzie's. What are yours for 2026? And we have one more big surprise one coming up, he says.
I think the Talking Heads are going to reunite at Riot Fest. I know nothing. Nobody's told me anything. I'm trying to get info. Nobody will open up their lips. It's driving me insane. But I think the Talking Heads will reunite at Riot Fest. I think Sydney Sweeney will win Time Magazine Person of the Year. I think the Swoop Bang is going to return with a vengeance. And as for my final prediction for 2026...
Okay.
I think it's going to be a very tough year for one Francis Scott Key. Do we all know who that is?
That is the man that wrote the Star Spangled Banner.
He wrote the Star Spangled Banner, the national anthem, if you will. And I think at some point in 2026, probably after the Super Bowl, but before the World Series, we are going to change what our national anthem is. And I have a feeling that the next time we stand with our right hand over our heart at a sporting event, it's going to be this song instead of what Francis Scott Key wrote.
Now, I will say, I've never seen Kenzie bob her head to the Star Spangled Banner.
That's right.
She
It's
puts
not
her
a
hand on her
banger.
heart. She sings it with, patriotic fervor,
Flair.
fire.
Jazz hands.
Patriotic jazz hands.
But if this was at the Cubs game when she's at,
Play ball, am I right?
I mean, that's America right there. That's who we are.
I can't wait till we change to that. I can't wait. I'm there. All right, good job, Case. I'll have a couple predictions coming up of my own after Bad Flower of 2026. Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. If you missed the keyword for Ticket Blitz Thursday, we'll give you that coming up in just a few minutes as we're in the midst of giving our predictions for 2026. Kenzie has given hers. Case has given his. If you want to go back to the podcast, listen in full depth for the last 40 minutes or so, you can hear that later today. And now it's my turn to throw out some predictions I think will happen in 2026. And I'll start with this one that we're a month away from the Super Bowl. And Bad Bunny confirmed to be performing at the Super Bowl.
Woo!
Yeah, Kenzie's excited. And
And what are your emotions on the Bad Bunny Super Bowl?
mine personally?
Yeah.
Well, he's super talented, one of the biggest artists in the world. But as we know, my thoughts on the Super Bowl after Kendrick Lamar crushed it last year as well. But I like collabs. I want guitars. I'm sorry. I play guitar.
I think he's gonna bring Carlos Santana out. That would be awesome.
Now, thank you for that. 'cause
I would love that.
That's my prediction. That it's kind of a little bit of an open prediction because I think.
Oh, you're just gonna steal it? And I think he's bringing Carlos Santana.
No. I think Bad Bunny will bring back the rock hip hop, if you want to call him hip hop, collab, whatever you want to call his. I don't know if he's categorized as hip hop or not. But
I always heard Latin.
yeah,
He's a Latin artist.
Latin.
Is
yeah.
Kenzie, is that what reggaeton is, or is that something else?
Reggaeton's a genre.
Yeah, is that him?
Well, he can put out a song in reggaeton. It's not like all of his music. He's not a reggaeton artist.
That's
solely.
what I mean. He's not categorized as one kind. Like Daddy Yankee is reggaeton. Gasoline.
Dame más gasolina. Dame más gasolina.
This is where me and Kenzie bond. I love that song.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Love it. So I think that my prediction is that Bad Bunny will have a rock collab at the Super Bowl finally after so long. Because when you look at the list of Super Bowl halftime shows, now there were collabs, for example, just a couple of years back when it was Dr. Dre, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar on that one. Before that, the great Shakira Jennifer Lopez collab. But there was a whole run of just Maroon 5, Justin Timberlake, Lady Gaga, Coldplay. They did great jobs, unbelievable performance, but there weren't these big, awesome collabs. I think Bad Bunny can make history and come out there and have a rock collab. If it was Carlos Santana, that's great. I was, maybe Disturbed finally gets their due, and they come out there with Bad Bunny. We have...
Ya se terminó, ey. Prenden las máquinas porque son dulces. Aquí todavía se da caña, chequeate la baby. Diablo, mami, qué dulce. Para mí es bien importante que estén aquí. Cada uno de ustedes significa mucho para...
I just think
Perfect.
And then Carlos Santana goes like...
That's like Brian and I's two personalities coming together. I'm like,
I think it's finally going to happen. And dare I say that the Bears win this weekend and go on and get to the Super Bowl, that Bad Bunny brings up Billy Corgan.
Oh, yeah.
How about, I don't have that ready to go, but I'll have that ready to go tomorrow. I'll have that audio. But I really think so. That's why it's kind of open-ended, but I do believe Bad Bunny will bring a rock collab of some sort. Maybe Giovanni and the Hired Guns.
Maybe.
I don't know. There will be some sort of collab.
Do you think Giovanni's by the phone waiting for that call?
By the way, I saw something come through my timeline as our great friend Giovanni from Giovanni and the Hired Guns, and he went through a rough stretch last year, went to rehab. I believe he's come out and he's jacked.
Oh, really?
Like, I think he looks like The Rock now. See if you can find that picture. I saw something. I don't know if it was AI or what, but I don't know if people.
You fall for an AI photo of Giovanni and the Hired Guns.
I mean, last year Case fell for the kangaroo getting on the plane with his
passport.
With his passport. But you can fact check that one. But I think Giovanni is looking really good and is doing very well.
He's thinned out. I don't know if I would call him jacked.
I thought I saw him flexing.
This is the one I'm looking at.
It looks pretty good, but I saw a better one of him.
he looks good.
He looks good. I hope he's happy. I hope he's clean. I'd love to see him at the Super Bowl halftime show. I don't know if Mr. Bunny's going
That'd
to
be a pretty big jump. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, they could bring out, if you want to stay in the Latin world, Los Lobos could come out.
That'd be great.
Gypsy Kings.
Gypsy Kings, beat me to it.
Oh, man. And then Santana. You could do that. You could bring out Richie Valens, or I'm sorry, Lou Diamond Phillips could sing La Bamba with it. I mean, there's a lot of options. Anyway, that's one of my predictions, that Bad Bunny will bring back the rock collab to the Super Bowl halftime show.
I love it.
Number 2, Leonardo DiCaprio will marry his girlfriend, Vittorio Soretti. He will get married this year, Leonardo DiCaprio, for the first time. And he's 51, she's 27. He's got an incredible history of dating Victoria's Secret models. I didn't realize, Kenzie, he dated Rihanna?
He's dated everybody.
He really has.
I can't emphasize this enough. He's
Everybody
dated
but you.
Everybody.
Aw.
I know.
Yeah.
And now I'm too old.
Yeah, 30, you're too old.
I'm
Yeah.
too old.
But I mean, he also dated Blake Lively, besides all the models that go through his Sports Illustrated swimsuit, whether it's Victoria's Secret. But he's 51.
You have to be a secure woman. If you're actually interested, if you don't care because you're like, oh, he's rich and we're just going out, you have to be very secure because, you're going to come in contact with basically nobody that he hasn't dated. He's dated everybody.
Yes. And I say this as loving him. He's one of my favorite actors of all time, Leonardo DiCaprio. He certainly deserves even more credit than he gets as far as in the award community. But when you get to a certain age as a man, you start to say, this might be the last time I look decent. And he's 51. And I know he's got a lot of money to keep himself looking wonderful, but this might be it. And he said then at some point you might not attract, even with all your money, a girl like that. This girl's beautiful he's with. So I think Leonardo DiCaprio is going to get married.
I like both of these.
Okay, good. Because you're going to love the next one, my last one. I have 3.
Okay.
And I also, just like Case predicted for Riot Fest, saying I have no inside info. I'm saying this right now to clarify so it doesn't get out there and go viral, that I have no inside info on this at all.
This is your final prediction?
It's my final prediction.
Okay.
That I predict. And James, our mighty leader here at Q101, who books all the bands for Twisted, people don't know this, but he works on it. The second Twisted is over, he's working on the next Twisted. He's working on it right now to book bands.
This is true.
For Twisted, which ends in December, our Twisted Christmas concerts. If you're new to the show, that's when they are. I predict that Jelly Roll will play night 3 of Q101's Twisted Christmas concert. And Case will be forced to do a case for Jelly Roll on his podcast. I know he doesn't need it right now, but a case for is usually up-and-coming bands. Yeah. But it'll be a case for Jelly Roll podcast. Further, Case will fall in love with his charm when he gets face-to-face with Jelly Roll. Because, Kenzie, you like Jelly Roll, right?
He seems like a nice guy. I don't know why Case can't just, get over it.
He's very charismatic. And I think Case can hate him from afar and maybe what he stands for or what he's done.
I don't think I hate what he stands for. I mean, I guess I do in a way.
You kind of think the world's been taken over by rednecks
hillbillies
and frat bros.
Everybody's a hillbilly or a frat
Hillbilly
bro.
or a frat bro. Sorry.
Our
to-
country
Well,
is
what does he stand for? He stands for like
He stands
go
for
to
being a
rehab.
hillbilly. No, it's just the whole. Oh man, I want to praise the Lord.
Wait,
all
Kenzie,
these
what'd you
things.
say? He stands for going to rehab? Is
Yeah,
that what
like cases against people getting better. Like he's telling people, "Don't worry, your lowest moment isn't your lowest." You're like, I don't agree with his beliefs.
I don't
like
like this.
what?
I don't like the stance losing 275 pounds.
How dare he?
So my prediction is that, and then further,
Oh no.
that Case will fall in love with his charm, and Jelly Roll will fall in love with Case, much like Tony Khan, who runs the AEW. Own It billionaires fall in love with Case now when they see him face to face.
Yeah,
I think-
a lot on the line there.
I think you'll fall in love with him. Jelly Roll will fall in love with you, and he will invite you up at Twisted Night 3 with Jelly Roll headlining to sing Son of a Sinner.
I don't know how that one goes. Do I need to learn the lyrics to it? Oh, good, you have it queued.
I'm just a long-haired son of a sinner, searching for new ways I can get gone.
Oh,
I'm a pedal to the
Pull up the lyrics.
if you ever
what's it called?
Son of a Sinner.
Of course
Kenzie's
it is.
dancing to it. She likes it.
It's kind of an insult to his dad though and his mom. Do you think they're just like, why is this song about me?
I don't know what it's about.
I get the feeling Jelly Roll grew up in a broken home. I think they know they were
But like,
sinning.
like I'm just a son of a. If my son, either of them, grow into music, and that's the song that I'm gonna beat some ass. Like you had everything. This is the first thing you can think of.
No, I know this. I don't know for sure it's coming true. I don't have inside info, but this is my prediction for 2026, the last one. Now, Case, do you see the chorus there? Can you sing? You heard the song a little bit. Do you know what? Can you sing it? You
Beautiful.
think?
Well, I want to. Can I start with verse 2?
Yeah.
These back roads got
No,
me.
no, sing it.
I'm going to sing the chorus. I don't know how the verse goes. I've never heard the song before. It's atrocious.
No, it's not.
These back roads got me. These pills pretend to be my friend. I'm done for the last time. I'm lying to myself. I always say that. Now I'm on my way back here. It's just more redemption stuff.
Well,
I
you're
don't
going
care
too
about.
fast. Don't you want?
All right, so
Yeah,
the-
wait, slow down.
Yeah,
Slow
just-
the car down. We can't see the lights.
You're gonna need to know these lyrics, so you better get together. Get it together.
All right, so the chorus is. I forget how it goes. I'll play it one more time.
Okay, let's see if I can get to the chorus here real quick again.
Sorry, I don't know Son of a
Just a
Sinner.
long hair.
I begin.
Right there, right there.
Sinner. Why do you keep cutting it?
son of a sinner, searching for new ways I can get gone. I'm a pedal to the
Highway, if you ever wonder why we write these songs. Is that enough?
That sounds good to me. That's
Cause
what you
I'm
think.
only one drink away from the devil. Oh, I hate this guy. He sucks so bad.
Why? Leave him alone. He's been through a lot.
God, I know. I've heard that's all he talks about.
Get ready, Case
He's like
and
a
Jelly Roll.
motivational speaker who's heard singing. He's a motivational singer.
Get ready to see that collab. Not only we have Bad Bunny and some rock act, we have Case and Jelly Roll Night 3 of Q101's Twisted as part of my predictions for 2026.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.